Hello everybody, I'm Raghav. In this video, we discussed what is automation, why is automation required, and why should one implement RPA in their organizations. We did this in a discussion format with Ratnesh Srivastava. Ratnesh has a decade-long experience in RPA. Please do watch this video till the end, and if you want, please do increase the video speed to 1.5x and watch the video because there is a lot of ground and information what we covered and hope you would like the content. If you do like the content, please click that like and subscribe button. Enjoy the video. Hello everyone, welcome to today's video for DigiBytes. Today we have Ratnesh Srivastava. Ratnesh is a very good friend. I know him from over a decade right now. He started his life as a .NET developer and we both were working in the same startup about 10 years back. I think it's 9 years back. We had a great friendship at that time, and he was a great developer at that standpoint. But now, over 9 years, he has become so many different things, and now he's an automation expert. So, rather than me introducing Ratnesh, let Ratnesh introduce himself. Hi, Ratnesh, how are you doing today?
Hi Raghav, I'm doing great. Thank you for inviting me and great to see you after a long time.
Great.
So yeah.
Why don't you introduce yourself? What are you doing? What's going on?
Yeah, so first of all, I joined IT industry as a .NET developer. I think I worked as a developer for 7+ years, and then I found myself that I should move on to another technologies because market is growing day by day, and people are demanding from .NET. It is not possible within one two, so I just thought to just go with some new technologies like RPA or cognitive or cloud. So all of this, the basic was RPA. So the beginning was RPA, and when I jump into this, and I found it is very interesting as a developer, it is very easy to learn, and yeah. So that is one part, and another interesting part was it was very user friendly for developer as well as the power of the RPA is very huge. If I will compare with normal .NET development, and we have the limited source of libraries and connectivity, so we have to depend on the different components. But here you can see in the RPA development toolkits, like we have some players, very famous players like uipath, Blue Prism, or Automation Anywhere. So if you will compare and see, the automation is very easy if you are using these two, and if you will use old technologies like .NET, Java, or normal C, C++ to automate a single task, it will take you ample of time, as well as it will not be easy to maintain, or changing every time is a little bit, it will, you will feel like punishment. Why I automated this?
Yeah.
And yeah, so if you will go for the RPA, then RPA tools are very flexible, and they designed for only for automation. So all the components, all the libraries, everything is coupled together to just provide you a flexible platform and robust platform. So you can choose as per your budget, as per your
That's a very
requirements.
good point. So it's a
Yeah,
very good point
that's
what you're saying. So you are saying there are so many different tools like UiPath, Blue Prism, Automation Anywhere, and the comparison between all these tools are so great. So, but I want to take you a step back. But why do you think automation is really required?
yeah. So first of all, any company is using uh, IT department, and if I will say that hiring board is there, so let's step by step. So a small organization have different uh, departments, you can say. So like if somebody is going to hire, so he has to filter the CVs from the job portals, and HR is doing it regular basis. It's a repetitive task. So there you can implement the RPA or automation. So that is something you can reduce the HR work a lot
Correct.
because you have some filters, and you can implement that into your logic, and it will just filter out those CVs or keywords, and it will just filter out those CVs from the ocean of CVs. So
Correct.
it's really very easy for RPA automation.
Correct.
And for a human, you have to go and open each and every CVs which you received in the email, and then you have to see whether it's matching with your criteria or not. Maybe it will take, if one CV will take 10 minutes, then you can multiply how much time a human or
Yes.
HR person is giving for just to filter out the CVs.
Okay, so you are saying basically there are about 1,000 CVs, let's say, and out of that
Yeah.
1,000 CVs, we are only looking for people who worked on UiPath,
Yes.
probably around 25, right?
Yes.
Only
Yes.
2.5% of that entire 1,000. So
Mhm.
uh, the amount of work what a HR spends reduces by 97.5% if
Correct.
we implement
Correct.
this,
Correct.
uh,
Correct.
right? So,
So
but tools are so friendly. Are they? Can you create on any particular logic, right? Let's say because
yes.
CR all the CVs person downloads from companies like Monster or
Yes.
Dice.com. Can we
Yes.
plug into any particular tools and do whatever we want, or how does
Yes.
it work?
Yes. So this is the beauty of RPA tool. So as I told in the starting that if you will go with any RPA tool, I'm not saying that any particular one tool, because uh, every tool is capable to handle these kind of automation. Is very easy and very very joyful development. Also, the maintenance is very easy.
Okay,
So I know because I am from the development background. So if any changes in any web page, we have to open the code, we have to change that code, and then we have to deploy it again, and
correct.
then we have to do the regression testing. All that life cycle will go like this. If you will choose the RPA tool, any tool, and you want to automate the web automation or desktop automation or API automation, Excel, Outlook, any component you can utilize into this, and you can automate your daily work. So it's very easy and very cost effective as well. So
So
for the
there is no
companies,
limit
it is
on what
very
kind of websites we use. There is no limit. We can use whatever we want.
yes, yes. So there is no limit. You can use any browser, any URLs, and any APIs, and you can use a desktop application like Outlook, Excel, PowerPoint, or even nowadays they have given the cognitive technologies to also automate, and you can utilize that as well. So this is the power of RPA and in automation.
Okay, so
So
now it comes to what kind of technologies and tools are used. So what are the four or five top technologies? You already told them, but why? What are these technologies? Can all these
yes,
technologies do the same task, or can we?
yes. So
Yeah.
I do agree. Like there are in the market, the leaders are few. The Blue Prism is the first player who introduced the RPA tool,
Okay.
and after that, UiPath came and Automation Anywhere,
Okay.
and then recently Microsoft also introduced his tool MS Automate.
Yes.
So there is a different features or different, you can say different efficiency of the tools and maintainability, everything. So you have to think about your few KPIs. Like if I will say, like your budget first of all. Any organization first they need the budget. How
Correct.
much budget they're willing to spend for this automation. If suppose person they are giving salary like 10K or 11K for just a repeated task, just a data entry or just filtering the CV and getting into the correct CVs into the platform. So if the company will pay him 11,000, let's suppose, and he's getting the every month this much amount. So how company will decide, like, okay, 1 year my expenditure on this person is this much, and how much errors or he or she can generate during this 1 year. And if I will compare the RPA tool, how much development cost I need to pay, how much I need to pay for the deployment and licensing. And another tool, another is support and maintenance. So how much company has to pay for this. So this is the main the criteria to choose any tool, or
But the
whether they
person,
should go for.
okay, but
Yeah.
the person might earn 10K if we deploy RPA using his ability, his or her ability, we can
Mhm.
provide inputs for a
Yes.
organization in a different aspect
Of
probably.
course, of course, of course. I mean, he or she can utilize his create time in creative task. Like they can create some portal, or they can create some other attractive sessions or something. They should not, stick with this repeated task. Why to do this? I mean, if I will copy paste, copy paste whole day, then might be I will miss something.
Correct.
Whole. And this is the power of RPA, that every time it will be correct. It is data driven, and it is the logics are running behind. So everywhere, every time it is always the same result. So whatever you
Correct.
design, how you design, it will just grab that logic and it will just execute, because code. I mean, it's just like normal our coding. So it's
Yes.
very easy and very the thing is, here you can increase the efficiency as well. Like
Correct.
one person can copy 12 files in a day. Let's suppose he can process 12 file in a day, but RPA can do 24/7. He can only work 8 hours in a day, but RPA tool can work 24/7. So this is something you are just adding 3% task to one bot, one costing.
Correct.
So this is something very interesting for the organization to choose the RPA technology or automation, go for automation.
So
So
save
yeah,
cost, support and maintenance are the two KPIs. What else? What are the other KPIs?
yeah. So the other thing is, let's suppose every organization nowadays is going for the auditing. So
Okay.
if you will go for audit, so you will feel that okay, it's not every cases, but some cases the organizations are facing the issues of not following the standard, and some people will copy the data on the sticky notes or somewhere they are writing, and it could be the compliance issue for the companies.
Yes.
So in this case, if RPA tool is designed, so it will not going to copy any data, first of all, because it's in your premises, hosted everything. So it's not going to copy your data into any unspecified word. So this is one thing, and another part is, if you want to enhance your capacity, if you are growing company, or you are growing your business, so if you are going to scale your business, so in this case you don't bother about if you are going to implement the same logic. If you have some same validation, repeated validation, you can scale your business without any problem. And if you want to change anything, like time to time, the SAP versions are going to change, browser versions are going to change, everything. So you have to not spend on the training for that people. So you can just upgrade your bot and it will work. So this is also cost effective for the organizations. That's the reason the companies or organizations are going for the automation.
So you are saying it's
Automation.
extremely reliable also.
Yeah, that's also like, yeah, human errors will be there
Yeah.
always, because yeah, it's yeah, human tendency that repeated task, the error probability will increase.
Correct.
That is yeah, fact. And but it is code driven, so the logic and the repeated task will do as you required, as you defined already.
Correct. So you said we spoke about budget, which saves cost.
Yeah.
We spoke about quality and maintenance because
Yes.
and standards. We'll maintain standards and reusability. Um, when we were discussing the other day, you're talking something about agile mode of bots. What is
Yes.
that you were talking about?
So yeah, so nowadays, like companies are not going for the waterfall tradition model for development, any development. So like companies want quick result and quick output to show to the customer or the user, end user. So in this case, like if you are opting for the RPA tool, so you can perform, let's suppose you are going to automate 10 tasks in one go. And if you will discuss, you will design, you will go for the sign off, it will take ample of time. So you can just create 10 tasks in small chunks and you can deliver one by one. So maybe after 3 or 4 tasks, the end user think about, okay, I can do this also, this validation also, and it will save your, the six sprint time. I mean, if you are going for agile, let's suppose, so agile means you are going for 2 weeks, let's suppose 2 weeks sprint, and 2 weeks sprint you are going to deliver one output to the end user.
Correct.
And after shaping something, if end user is seeing this is my objective and this is the output, so he can just relate it, and he- the whole team effort will go into right direction. You can just divert if they are not going to fulfill your objective, or it's not going in the
So
correct
again,
way.
efficiency
Yeah.
comes into picture.
Yes. Yes.
Efficiency again. So
Sure.
Ratnesh, any final comments?
Yeah, I will say that go for the automation, learn the automation, skill yourself, and yeah, grow in the market, because market is growing day by day in the automation, and all every organization is small to small or large to large. Every organization want the automation because they now recognize the power of automation, and now everyone is going to adopt this, and it is a future. So you will not feel yourself as a, like, the slow mover or something. Anytime you can jump into this, and you have the enough the communities, so you can post your questions there. You will get very good support there, and few tools like uipath power automate is a free source. So I'm sorry, not the free source, but free trials they are providing to the
Correct.
new learners. So, and you can go for the free you know for the for this this uh, for this uh,
You're tired. That's okay.
yeah, it's you can go for this certifications, I
Correct.
should say. So
Correct.
you can certify yourself, like in uipath or automation anywhere. You can certify yourself and you can secure your good future, so it will give your organization the faith in you, that you are certified, means they can bid on yourself, and this is very good for you and all, as well as for the organization. So
Yes.
some companies are giving this flexibility also. They are nowadays they are giving the free the certification programs, and you can avail it. So it's very easy, and it's a good learning. It's very all the contents are available on the internet, and you can go, and ample of videos are available. So
Very good.
yeah,
So thanks a lot, Ratnesh, for
so
all the
closing
time.
words.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah.
a lot. And viewers,
And
till next time, take care.